Good morning and welcome to Day 3 of Australian National Championships. We're here at the pre-quarters. Sublime playing against the Vic Wildcats from New Zealand. We've got Sublime, WA, on the left-hand side. They'll be receiving the pool to start. Vic Wildcats will be on D. Just trying to find a game disc. While doing that, talk a little bit about Sublime. As a team, very, very talented. Have been for a long time now. They just haven't been able to crack into that top 4 as of yet. Lots of young players though, lots of talent. There'll be a couple of key names out there. Firstly, Denya on the far right of the line. He's old stalwart of the Sublime team, excellent player, big unit in the air. Very strong offensive player and a strong defensive player as well. Sublime will probably look to him quite a lot in this game to carry a fair share of the load. Then you've got names like Twig, Peter Ely, Glenn Fowles. You know, very, very strong team. So we'll see what they got in their first offensive point of the game. Fowles will receive the disc, throw it to McCarricker. Oji with the undercut. One of the Neil boys there having a bit of a sniff at that one. Surprised he didn't bid. There's Denya with an under. So far they're stuck on this near sideline. Fowles gets up the line. Very nice catch. They're on the doorstep. Deep in the red zone. Throw to space. Jason Carr in the back of the end zone. Sublime. Very smooth offensive first point. And Vic will get their own chance coming up shortly. So, Vic Wildcats with their own offensive point now. Let's talk a little bit about them. Two names, Nick Panu and Aaron Neal. Panu, representative NZ player. Oh, Kyle with a big hit to start the game. It's huge. It looks like he's apologising for that one. Yeah, Nick Panu, representative New Zealand Open player. Very, very strong offensively. He will probably be the man that a lot of the offense goes through. Very hard to cover. And then the X Factor, Aaron Neal. Next gen player and a foul call. Next gen player, has played internationally for numerous years now. New Zealand representative, both under 19s, under 23s, and open. So he's been there, he's done it all, and he's being marked now by Jackson Boyer. Panu gets the reset. In and away by, I think that's Gardner. Got the bearded Bushman look. That's Dave. Oh, he puts a big one out into space. The horse is there. The dark horse over the top. The dark horse comes from nowhere and puts enough pressure on it. So the Vic Wildcats, very much a similar team to Sublime, very talented. There's going to be lots of plays, big plays in this. That's Kyle with the disc to the horse. Horse dumps immediately to Jackson, who sticks a massive one. Panu's a little bit underneath it. Derek Ramsey over the top. Throws to space to Mazurai. There's the first break of the game. Sublime up 2-0. Oh, there is a call on the field. There is a big call on the field. Looks like there might be a foul call on Ramsey, the Malaysian superstar. No, it was over on the near side of the field on Gardner by the looks of it. So it looks like it's going to stay with Ramsey. The foul call was in the middle of the field on Louis Mazurai. Not sure, I didn't see it. I was too busy watching the Malaysian superstar climb up there and put a new movie poster out. Posterised poor Nick Panu. Ramsey gestures in. Kyle gets the reset. Botier up the line. Kyle gets the around to Mazurai. Mazurai with the throw and go. Kyle with the lefty. Mazurai goes up too early. Neal gets a block. Vic Wildcats get the Frisbee back, and there is a call. Looks like just a foul call on Kyle on the mark there. So the players just resetting back to where they were. Kyle might be just establishing something to his opponent there. Foul calls on the mark are always hotly contested. So Vic Wildcats, that's Gardner, pumps the big, looks under. Neil not looking though. Up the line by Dave. Has a deep cut, looks off it. Panu, miles free, as he seems to do effortlessly. There's Neil with that flick, puts it out, lovely outside in. Horse in the area, can't get to this one. The fake, reset. Lots of poaching by Sublime. Kyle steps off the mark. There's the free man. Panu up the line, gets looked off. The around is fouled. Mazurai not happy with the call. Not happy at all. So his argument was, what difference does it make? It's 2 or 0. So uncontest for the sake of the game. There's Panu in the corner. Vic Wildcats, so I think they got away with one there. Soft turn by the Sublime D, right on the doorstep. Gives them the opportunity and they convert the second time around. So Wildcats back on D. Sublime back on O. It's quite a good O-line from Sublime. There's Glenn Fowles in space. Dania heads deep and Fowles just sticks it to him. Players coming from everywhere though. Wildcats player goes up really early. That looks like one of the Neil boys. Dania on the doorstep. High release to Carr. That's really easy for the Sublime O. Now Sublime D back on the field again. So the dark horse pulling for Sublime defense. That's Broughton catching the disc to Panu in the middle of the field. Panu throws the flick. There's a bid from Jackson. Aaron Neal sends it to the end zone. There's a lovely showboat in the end zone. What a catch. Jackson Boyer going big, nearly gets the D on Aaron Neal. Wildcats now on D. The conditions this morning are pretty good for Ultimate. It's a little bit chilly, probably 18 degrees. Slight breath of wind, but a little bit wet out there. Vic throwing, the Wildcats throwing a zone. Mazurai goes the dump to Denya, finds McCarricker to Aji. Aji played for the Japanese mixed team in 2008 in Canada. Fowles is stuck with the disc, gets the reset out to Denya. Lots of undercuts. Peely finds the disc. Out to Mazurai, big meterage gainer. Looks for the dump immediately. There's Denya. Filling in as a handler. Goes the big outside in. There's 2 players in the area. Jason Carr scores his 3rd goal of the game. He's got all 3 so far for Sublime. The boys in the end zone. Throw it to him. So, after that initial turn, that's been about it. Very offensive, smooth offensive games for both teams. Looks like Dave's going to... No, he's going to let it land in the wet grass. He's wearing the gloves, though. Apparently, it's the gloves are a thing. Neil goes deep. Oh, Twig gets a block. Here's their chance. Kyle with the disc. Ramsey's heading deep for him. To Twig. Sends it outside in. There's 3 in the area. Oh, the dark horse goes up massive. He nearly dropped it. He nearly dropped it. He scored it. That's the first break of the game. Sublime get the first break. So the Wildcats with an immediate timeout call after that break. I think they just want to get in and talk things over. Bit of an ill-advised shot there by Aaron Neal. Twig pulls it down, and then the Sublime D get it on the board. So back after the timeout. Twig, full of praise for his boys, just talking them up, saying great job on D, getting the block, great job on O, being sensible enough to find the right options at the right time and score the point. He's telling, then Peter Ely actually piped up and started to chip in, saying that they need to get the turns, get the breaks early and stamp their authority on the match. Neal in space against the Dark Horse does enough to shut him down, and now Neal's going out. The throw doesn't go up. Neal finds it after getting some separation after about 9 cuts. Sublime doing okay at the moment. They're holding up against this offense, who's looking quite potent. Clearly that timeout, they spoke about the offensive side of the disc. Here's a throw to space. That looks really, really nice. Wow, that thing was put out there on a platter for the receiver. Nothing the defender could do there, nothing. So here we go. I reckon Wildcats would be very, very keen to get a block and a turn here. A block and a score. McCarricker in the middle of the field though. Very, very solid handler. As Aji in space. It's actually the position he played for Japan as well, as that midfield cutter. You know, initiates the movement and throws the deep bombs. Oh, Mazurai with a bad drop. It looks like there is a foul on the throw. So it will go back to Denya. Mazurai, I reckon, is getting away with one here, as he dropped that. So Sublime O maintain the disc, and so far haven't turned it as of yet. So some people moving around on the field, just resetting to back to where they were. A bearded Lumberjacks out there for New Zealand, so the Wildcats. We're rocking the beards. Oh, big throw to space. Carr goes up big. Carr throws it to Denya after thinking about it for a good couple of seconds there. Denya was that free though. Chook gets the disc, throws the around break to McCarricker. McCarricker cops a hit from Rice. Gets up and keeps going. Very strong through the hips, McCarricker. You see he's got that build, that nuggety, solid build. Excellent balance and excellent power. So another foul call here. Big hands on the mark. So Chook with the disc, throws it to Aji. Aji with the disc, looking downfield. Has that distinct Japanese style still, even though he's been in Australia for a couple of years now. Gets up the line. Chook throws the around to McCarricker, who has to motor for it. Throws up the line to Mazurai, who's found a lot of space against Neal. There's McCarricker providing the offensive movement. Rice gives him one for his troubles on the way through. Fouls with another big around break. He's opening up the field right now, Glenn Fowles. There's Jason Carr throwing a flat one. Oh, that is not a good throw at all. So Wildcats get a turn here and an opportunity to level it up. That's the other Neal. With the Frisbee, bring it up, pumps the big, throws it to his brother. Neal to the far sideline. There's a throw to the middle of the field. That's Cadman with the disc. At least I think it's Cadman. That's what his jersey says. I'm going with it. Neal to Thornton. Thornton throws a hammer over to Rice, who was poached off by a mile by Jason Carr. Rice with the Frisbee. Neal gets shut down by Mazurai. He throws it over. Cadman with a good grab over Aji. Throws the dump to Neal. right now, Wildcats just churning down the field. There's not really much plan by the looks of it. Just run like wild men. There's a throw into space. Neil gets down for it. A throw into the end zone. And yes, it looks like, yeah, the break will stand. There we go. 4-all. Wildcats show they're here to play too. So Sublime really putting a bit of importance on this O point. They've sent Denya and Twigs over from the D-line onto the O-line to play a bit of O here. Adji, Carr, McCarricker and Fowles will all stay. They do not want another turn here. The Wildcats D-line, meanwhile, is pretty much subbed wholesale. And that one's going to be very close to out of bounds. Yes, it's called as a brick, so I'll come back to the middle. Fowles with the disc in the middle of the field, throws a big meterage gain into Adji. Adji with a deep cut from Hugh Osborne. Oh, that is very nice. Two-throw offense. Doesn't get much nicer than that. An out and an in and an out and in and an out to get the goal. Dark Horse about to pull for Sublime. That's a good call. That'll land in. Won't go all the way down the field though. Lands about 15 metres up. Panu with the Frisbee. Sublime are going to run a bit of a zone defence here. Looks like, yeah, no, it's just a normal 1-3-2-1. Big hammer over to Neil. There's Gardner in a lot of space. Big metres. Huck to the end zone. Oh, wow. That is a money shot right there. That is a sniper of a bullet to the end zone. Wildcats to the ball, they're now back on D. Bit of talk as to the score on the sideline. I think it was established that they've traded O points and they've traded breaks. It's even. Mazurai with the Frisbee. Wildcats throwing their own zone now. Same kind of 1-3-2-1. Much flatter though. McCarricker into the middle of the field, gets the throw and go with Carr. Yeah, Carr and McCarricker combining. There's Fowles. The zone is not really slowing them up at all. Adji with the disc on this near sideline. Hangs it out there. There's now transitioned into man. Clearly they're keen to stop that good pull reception from Sublime. Daniel with the Frisbee. Looks like a backhand force as well. Big around to Pete Ely, who brings that down nice and easily. That's Sublime's O, scoring another point. Very, very even match so far. Very, very even. Not much between the teams at all. I just get the sense that there is a big play coming. I don't know who's going to make it. But it is coming. One of these teams, one of the players is going to come up with something huge. And the Sublime defense nearly stopped the first pass. No deep throw though. Broughton with the disc. Neil gets up the line. Oh, he just pushes the Dark Horse over. No call though from the horse. Up the line throw to Aaron Neal. Neal looks off the huck. Throws it in the middle of the field. Dumps to Neil. Neil tries to open it up. Pumps the big. Broughton with the Frisbee. Broughton doesn't like what he sees. Goes to the dump. Neil gets the buzz. And then the throw and go. Excellent movement from Aaron Neal. Oh, and there's the throw to him. There's two in the area. Carl is going. Oh, the Dark Horse. What a block from the Dark Horse. Gets up huge. Skies two Wildcats players and gets the block for his team. Twigger picking up the disc for Sublime. Derek Ramsey, the superstar, will provide the first cut. Comes too slowly. Oh no! Twigger misses Kyle on up the line. And Wildcats get a gift. They're nearly in the red zone on that turn. Dave throws a big hammer. Oh, picks out Aaron Neal from the back of the pack. What a throw. Sublime are going to rue that one. Oh, comes back in. Awkward pull. Fouls in a lot of space. Seems there's a misassignment somewhere. Daniel takes the deep shot to Jason Carr, the man of the moment. Oh, wow. That boy cannot. He's scored 4 or 5 now. He is an absolute animal. Nobody can cover him at the moment. Inside of every game, there's mini battles, mini, situations to win, and this is one of them for Sublime. Taking half on a break is always big news. Twigger, the captain of Sublime, he called names, he stacked this line as much as he can to try and win this mini situation right now. So horizontal from the Wildcats, throw into space. Oh, the big poach comes from nowhere. There's a man free somewhere. There he is in the middle of the field. There's 2 free in the middle of the field. Wildcats most of the way down the field now. Neil! Oh, he sticks out a paw and he drops it. The throw was behind him. This is it. Whoa, big trip and big blow up from Twig. Big blow up there from Twig. Felt that attention was unrequited. I honestly missed it. I was too busy watching the Dark Horse Aaron Neal matchup down the field. There's the superstar getting under for the disc. Kyle gets up the line. Kyle spent a lot of time training. He's worked very, very hard and is looking very, very good out there. Oh, Ramsey opens up the field. There's the throw in the corner. The Dark Horse gets half for Sublime. 8-6, as I was saying, situations to win in the game, and Sublime have just come up with a good one there. 8-6 in the half. They get a chance to go, have a chat, have a think, and Wildcats will have to chew that one over. So half-time just been, and I think Sublime are going to treat this like another mini situation. They're going to try and win this first point. Again, Twigger firing up. He lit up a few boys and said, "Look, boys, we need to keep rolling here." And he called names. He's called this line, and now Wildcats need to... oh, he's dropped it! Wow. Here could be the opportunity for Sublime to really get in front in this game. Twig picks up the disc, comes to the near sideline. Dave with a nice bid. He's looking for dump only. Didn't even look downfield. The horse gets open on the break side. Sublime have been very good at doing this, opening up the field and using the width as well as the depth. Twig gets up the line. There's a bid. Oh, it's Sublime. Oh, yes, it's called us in. Sublime get the point they wanted. That's 9-6 now. And Wildcats are going to have to make some adjustments here because right now Sublime are bringing the noise. Hugh Osborne, big pull for Sublime. Hugh, very good player. Doesn't get talked about much because he spent a lot of time in Queensland and now finds himself in WA and an important part of the Sublime defence. Jackson's pulled a big matchup here on the other Neil. That's Dave. Panu gets up the line. Ramsey does well. Neil with the Frisbee in the middle of the field. They've been stopped a little bit here. On the far side now. Oh, there's a big shot. That is a hope and a prayer. There is players everywhere. Oh, the superstar gets another block. He's coming up big this game for Sublime. What a player. Kyle picking up the disc for Sublime. Jackson, Botye will be the dump. There is nothing coming from downfield though. Botye gets the easy reset. Ash provides the whip. Doesn't get thrown to. Kyle gets to Ash eventually. Gets the throw and go. Great movement from Kyle. Pumps the big. Throws the flick. Throw and go again. Right now, Neil is struggling with that matchup on Kyle. Oh, Ramsey can't get it. Neil finds a block. And there's cuts everywhere. Broughton, throw and go to Neil. Neil pumps you around. Throws the hammer into space. Oh, Wildcats get the score they needed. That's 9-7. Aaron Neal is getting a lot of points right now. That's him pulling. That is a monster throw. That is just hanging up there. The defense has just trundled down and forced, a good first pass. McCarricker gets the dump off to Fowles. Fowles throws the around to Carr. Carr pumps the big, looks for Fowles, is already moving. Mazarai fills in on the dump. And again, more spacing, great spacing from Sublime, usually with the field again. Carricker goes in the middle of the field to Pete Ely. Pete Ely with the Frisbee, looking for Mazarai. Mazarai goes up the line, Fowles, provides width again. It's been spacing the field all day. Jason Carr looks off the great deep cut from Mazarai. That's Denny with the Frisbee. He's looking, goes to Aji. He's making one of those Japanese cuts across the field. He points. Throws the dump to Fowles. Fowles provides more spacing. Fowles is doing a great job of spreading the field right now. He's just getting resets, using his players and providing width to the offense. He's doing a great job out there. Really making it hard for the Wildcat defenders. Daniel shoots for the end zone. That's Mazarai. Oh, there is a good throw to a good receiver. 10-7. Sublime. They're in the box seat in this one. This game is it's getting on in this game. The Wildcats offense needs to get off the field as quickly as possible and allow their defense as much time as possible to reel in the Sublime lead. On the other side, Sublime, there's no doubting they're a good team. They've been a good team for a long time. They've just they picked the wrong battles at the wrong time. On their day, they can run with anyone. We saw early in the tournament they had a blinder of a match with Hoss Burgundy. Really took it to the Burgundy boys and made them work extremely hard for the win that they eventually got over Sublime. But we could be seeing right here the beginning of a different Sublime. With this pre-quarter, if they can go on and get their quarter win as well, could be the beginning of something different for the boys from WA. So throw in the middle of the field there to Dave. Has the deep cut. Covered well by Boyer. Throws the under. That's one of the Neil boys. You've got that distinctive look. Oh, there's a very flat shot. That's too far. Sublime force another turn. Another ill-advised huck results in Sublime getting the disc. Kyle is going to go pick it up, and he's drawn a big matchup here with Neil. On the when the Sublime D has had a chance at offense, it's been Kyle providing a lot of right throw and go from the handle position. Lots of movement. If Neil can disrupt that a bit, it's going to force this defense into playing through other players and playing in a different way. Twiggy gets up the line. Oh, Thornton nearly gets a block. There's a deep shot. Couple of big boys in the area. Aaron Neal closes up huge. What a knee. He's nearly the furthest down the field. He throws it. And greatest attempt. One of the early boys, though, gets the D. He was in the right place at the right time. It's worth a shot there by Dave.
Don't let Neil play straight.
Jason Carr is firing up right now, telling his boys that they cannot let Aaron Neal get deep. There's the horse, catches it. Cadman nearly cops a horse to the face. Dark Horse throws to Twigger, middle of the field, throws a high release, that's speculative. Oh, nice grab though by the Ely. Dark Horse with the Frisbee, throws it to Kyle. Kyle gets the around break. Horse with a very nice grab, loses his dax in the process. Looks for the around. Twigger catches it. There is a pick call on the field by the looks of it. Travel call. So it'll come back to Dark Horse. He'll keep it. And it looks like timeout's been gestured by Twigger. Yep, it looks like there's a timeout call. There it is. So Sublime are going to come in. They want this score right now. 11-7 is danger stations for the Wildcats. Oh, big physical defense there from Neil. Kyle just bounces off it. Poach defense there. Oh, you cannot teach that. That only comes with age and experience. What a play. They needed that. The Wildcats needed that. Neil with the throw and go. Combines with his brother. Deep cuts coming from everywhere. Oh, he's in trouble now. High stall. The stall is getting up. It's got to be getting high. It's getting high. How long is this stall count? Please tell me how long this stall count is.
It's going to be at 2. He's going to slow.
Fucking hell. That's about 27 in my internal time clock right now. Okay, it sounds like it's coming in on 0. There might have been a few contact calls in that one. So Wildcats will keep the disc and they'll have a chance to sort out their offense because Aaron Neal was just hanging in the breeze there. He was just swinging away and he still is. There's the up the line cut. There's nothing coming downfield. The Wildcats offensively aren't looking very smooth. Early in the game they were. Now they're looking a bit clunky. Neal injecting himself into the game. Spaces his field. Gets it just straight back. Throw and go. Oh, that one's very high. Well covered though by the Sublime defender. There's Neal coming out to space the field. Throw and go. So far, it's pretty well covered, though, by Sublime. They're getting closer. They're right on the doorstep now. I don't like that corner, though. It's very hard to get it into that 2-metre space in front of you. Hammer. Oh, there's a block. Aaron Neal taking the game on his shoulders and he's dropped it. He's dropped the load. And Sublime will get another shot at this. Looks like Twig will go and pick up the disc for Sublime, with Kyle being downfield and Jackson Boyer being the reset handler. To be a question of what can they do? Who has got the guns and the runs? Aaron Neal goes up big. The horse sniffs it out from behind. That's a hell of a play by the Dark Horse. Oh, he's got it. The stall has got to be getting high. He throws it to the far side of the field. There's a grab. Sublime are up. They've got it, 11-7. It's their game to lose right now. So there is an uncontested offensive foul, if I understand it right, on the push-off by the Dark Horse. So they'll have to take this one back and find another way in the end zone. That was a great grab in the corner there. Dark Horse with the Frisbee, throws a blade. Oh, that was not a good choice right there. There's a foul call on the downfield. So one of the Ely boys bowled over one of the Lumberjacks. Broughton will keep the disc by the looks of it. Shaking the hands. Everyone's still friends for the moment. To get their heads in the game offensively here, they've been struggling. They struggled on the last point. They need to find their mojo. They need to get their flow back. Just sorting out who's where and who's what and where the stall is. The disc will go back by the looks of it. So the disc should be coming in shortly. And Wildcats have got 72 to the right end zone. So brought in the middle of the field, looks for, there is a foul call on Boyer. I don't think there's anything in that. Broughton trying to be a bit fancy with the fakes. Get Boyer out of position, which doesn't happen too often. He's a gnarly demon. Neil with the Frisbee. Oh, throws it. I thought he was trying to throw it to Aaron there. Dave with the Frisbee. He has the deep cut. It's shut off by the mark, though. I don't think that Sublime defender knows, but he just saved a goal. Neil with the Frisbee. Twigger poaches. Aaron Neil gets the reset. Looking. Gardner provides the cut. Oh, two big boys going at it right there. It's a very nice grab and a very nice bid. They're working it down the sideline. Not a lot of width so far. Players everywhere. Big fake. Oh, there's a deep shot. The horse. Neil. Oh, Aaron Neil had position all the way. Comes back to the line. Throws a push pass goal. It's a great matchup right now. Aaron Neil and the dark horse. I'm liking that one a lot. Oh, that pull is going to land on the line. McCarricker is going to play it in. No, sorry, that's Fowles. Fowles throws the dump to Denya. Space the field out to McCarricker. There's Aji finding the break side. Denya. Throw, that's floated. Oh, that is a big grab. Until he lifts. Denya. Looking, heavy pressure on the mark here. Good mark as well. Fouls. Space in the field as he has been all game. There's McCarricker. Power position. Takes contact. Lots of people. Oh, Aaron Neil crashes the pack from behind. And McCarricker elects not to call a foul, so it didn't affect the throw, which I reckon is an excellent call. Oh, there's a bid from Fowles. Thornton with the disc on the near sideline. Sublime getting very, very loud right here. And Jason Carr somehow catches it. Okay. As he tries to get the dump. Gets fouled by Fernando. There's Denya. Oh, lots of pressure right now. Lots of contact. Both teams are starting to fire up. There's a high release into the back corner. Jason Carr scores the O point. That's a good point by Sublime. And there is a bit of a crowd starting for Chaos have come over from their match. Both Boss teams are here watching as well. And yeah, that's Firestorm by the looks of it. Wildcats on A. Lots of pressure. High stall count. Does move it eventually. Finds some space in the dump. Panu being marked by Derek Ramsey. Oh, pardon me. Oh, hand block. Ramsey gets a big piece of that, but it just slowed it down. Didn't really deviate it from its path at all. That's Young. Young unleashes the hammer. Oh, that is a really good throw. That is really, really good. Nothing the defender could do. He just throws it, a leading hammer, into the receiver's path. Aaron Neal. Oh, that is a huge pull. That is absolutely massive. Right in the upper position of the end zone. McCarricker, first pass isn't even out of the end zone. Adji catches the primary under. There's Denya, gets the movement. The continuation goes deep. Peely showboats it in. There is a call on the field. It will come back. Thankfully, Peely didn't celebrate that one too much. It could get embarrassing. So it looks like, it looks like the mark is calling a foul on the push-off. So Adji will keep it. Denya is still going to be a big way free under his man. So I think that throw, well, the call isn't going to change anything, and it doesn't. Denya with Frisbee to McCarricker, middle of the field. Gets the around on Rice, and then gets up at Motors. Carr, overthrows Adji. Oh, Peter Ely wears a backpack from Fernando. No call. Good play there. Good solid play. Neil gets it to his brother, goes up the line. Lots of space here. Denya not quite close enough for a bid. The Lumberjack gets it to Thornton. Throw and go to Aaron Neal, who throws another around to Fernando. Looks deep. Throws the dump to the other Neal. Neal throws the around to the Lumberjack. Lumberjack dumps to Thornton. This is much better from the Wildcats right now. Much better flow. Oh, throws a high release around. It's wobbly. Gets there in the end. That's the other Neal with the disc. Neal throws it again to the Lumberjack. The Lumberjack is working hard against Peely. There's Aaron Neal. Throws it around. Jason Carr has poached off his man. Oh, Jason Carr comes up big with the left-handed grab. And he's going to run quick and go here. Calls the timeout. That is an interesting call. Me personally there would not be calling that. He had an opportunity to just get the offense moving down the field, but now he's actually going to give the Wildcats an opportunity to organise their D and take a bit of a few breaths in and compose themselves. So we get the opportunity to see what the wisdom of that call is. Everything depends on how effective it was. If it works, it was the right call. If it doesn't work, it's not the right call. And I just feel that the percentages right now of getting the block and getting the completion here, getting the score is less than if they had a chance to just go run and gun. Fouls to McCarricker. Oh, big contact from Rice, and McCarricker just plays through it. Clearly not affected by the attention he's getting from Rice. Actually, right in the corner. He's close. He's very, very close. Throws the dump to Denya. Denya, Frisbee. He's looking. Throws the dump. Fouls, looks for the swing. Oh, Denya in space. The Wildcat defender just spaces out for a moment, loses his man, and Denya just catches an easy one. So this Sublime D team is gunning for the Wildcats right now. It's very, very close right now. There's not long till time cap, and Nazari's just heckling me a little bit. Good on you, mate. Young catches it, middle of the field. Aaron Neal, he's been a monster today, Aaron Neal. You can see why he's got such a good reputation, because he does bring game. Young with the Frisbee. It looks like there is a call.
Stop chasing boys in their faces.
Aaron Ely getting into the defense, telling them to get in front and be proactive on D. Stop running, just chasing the Wildcat players. So the disc will get tapped in. Young with the Frisbee. Kyle gets, doesn't quite get it up the line. Wildcats very, very close. A lot of lumber. A lot of lumber on the mark there. things are heating up certainly, because the Wildcats aren't going to lie down and roll over. Ooh, and there is time cap.
Time cap, all games.
So we finished the point and add one. If Sublime score here, they have a chance to win it on D. If they get scored on, they'll have the opportunity to win it on O. Oh, and this will be an interesting call. This will be an interesting call. And there is both sidelines now getting involved. Lots of debate on either sideline. Great show of spirit there by Twig. He actually walked over and said, "Nah, I'm back in the Wildcats bloke here. That was a foul." All up the line, Ramsey with a big bid. Good spirit over there too. Well, here we go. Sublime up 12-10, game to 13, and they have an opportunity to win. Hatfield is a gorgeous, gorgeous beast. That's about all I've got as far as special comments. Aaron Neal pulling again for the Wildcats. There's another massive, massive pull. Looks effortless, like he's not putting too much into it, but it flies to the back of the end zone with huge hang. Oh, Dania is miles free. He punts a big one. Here's Jason Carr. Oh, there's a long, long way. Oh, he's got it. Has he got it? He hasn't got it. Oh my God. I thought he had it. He got there. Oh, that was it. That was the game right there. He had the opportunity to win it. He came from nowhere. That was miles away. Aaron Neal now with a chance to keep the Wildcats in the game. Throws the inside to the Lumberjack. Gets the dump, throw and go, throw into space. The Lumberjack comes with a poach. Oh, Jason Carr with a big bump on the mark. Aaron Neal punts a big one. Oh, Gardner is in a lot of space. He's read it well. He's not quite there. He's on the end zone line. Looks for the dump. He jumps it in. Wildcats take it to 12-11. Still a game to 13. All right, I'm up about now. Can't sit down. I'm nervous for both teams. Aaron Neal's staying on by the looks of it. Looks like, the D team is pretty much going to stay unchanged. A couple of subs on. Broughton's on. And Big Hands is on as well, and Matt Dole as well. So, Neal to pull, Sublime, O. Jason Carr's back out there, so's Denya. Peely's come across from the D team. McCarricker has been solid all day long. Fowles will catch the pull. Move it to McCarricker. Lots of space on this near sideline. Adji has got it. Oh, what a catch by Adji. Under huge pressure from Big Hands. The Wildcats have suddenly woken up. They're bringing some lumber now. There's Fowles, space in the field as he's done all day. Peely goes deep. The shot goes up. That's a long way in front. It's too far in front. It's too far in front. Wildcats on offense. So Wildcats going to move into a horizontal now. Neal goes out, then in. Adji is poaching off this near side receiver. Broughton gets the reset. Neal gets the separation under. The dump is engaged. Neal gets the around, spaces it out to this near sideline. Receiver comes under the poaching Adji. Lumberjack with the disc goes around. Nice break there. Goes through the contact. Lumberjack handling at the moment. Neal catches the Frisbee. Aaron gets the throw and go. Oh, there's a big around. Peely in the area. Peely! What a block! Oh, it's come down to the hands of the Vic receiver. He's got it. He's on the end zone line. He gets the dump. All cool heads will prevail here. Aaron Neal. Yes, yeah, there he is. He pops up. Broughton goes to this sideline. Neal pumps the hammer. Neil goes around, gets it from his brother. Throw and go from Broughton. Broughton engages Aaron Neal. They're working their way backwards there at halfway. The stack hasn't adjusted any. There's the other Neil popping up. The Neil boys are combining right now, and there is a call. Neil with the Frisbee. He's got it. Looks for Aaron Neal. Oh, Daniel does a great job with body. Oh, high throw into the stall. Oh, Aaron Neal! Aaron Neal throws a goal. There is a conversation as to whether that was a stall or not. We'll cut and come back because this might take a while. So it's looking like this is going to be an uncontested stall. The other Neil with... no, it's a contested stall. Throw into the end zone. Matt Dole. Oh, Matt Dole comes up huge. He's just come up huge. And this game is at Universe. What are we watching right now? What the fuck is happening? Universe point. This is what Ultimate is all about. Two teams, they've been duking it out for the better part of 90 minutes now. Going as hard as they can. And it's coming down to just this point. It's been close all game. Wildcats had a bit of a lull there after, or just before and around halftime. However, they've come awake at the perfect time and have snuck two breaks at the death. If they can get a third break in a row would get them into a a quarter, and potentially make a few of the Sublime boys cry. Daniel on this near sideline to Aji with the Frisbee. Looking downfield, engages the dump. That's Glenn Fowles again. Throw and go with Aji. Gets up the line. Aji looks off in. McCarricker. Oh, that's Peely in there. Oh, that's hard. Rice. He's been bringing the lumber against McCarricker all day. Lots of attention. Fowles puts a very flat one. Tig's going to have to... Oh, that is too far. Oh, this is problem stations right now. We could be seeing the biggest upset. Or sorry, a big comeback. Not necessarily an upset, because I reckon this, if you were betting man, it was even Stevens heading into this. You wouldn't have backed either team over the other. They've been even as. There's been big plays either way. Someone from Sublime, though, is going to have to step up right now and make a big play. That's what it's going to have to take. Unless, and it's never out of the question, there's a massive brain fade from someone. Oh, Neil just sticks it. Twig in the area. This is going to be big. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. Oh, he's brought it down. Big Wildcats win. They've won it from nowhere. They've come from nowhere. Oh, there's tears. There's tears right now. Sublime have lost this game, and I can't explain it. Twigs ripped his shirt off. Oh, there's going to be some unconsolable boys tonight. You cannot lose from that position, not be a good team, or call yourself a good team. They're going to have to come back next year and prove what they're about. Wildcats have shown some incredible heart. Absolutely incredible heart to fight all the way from 12-9 down to take the game 13-12. My name's Dan Clanton. I've enjoyed this game immensely. I'm going to go chase the Hospurgity boys around with a video camera, and that's not gay, trust me. Enjoy the rest of the games. Hopefully I'll run into you again later in the tournament. Thank you and goodbye.